Guys, they say baseball is America's favorite pastime. Well, a game played in Virginia this weekend just might have the entire universe taking notice.
It's called Cosmic Baseball.
Cosmic Baseball.
Cosmic Baseball.
Yeah.
Cosmic Baseball.
Cosmic Baseball is blasting into town.
This is something like you've never seen before. Take a look at this.
Show me my respect and bow down.
The revolution will not be televised. You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will be live.
The Sunshine State is about to get a whole lot brighter. Cosmic Baseball is back in 2026. It is good to be back. The first stop of the 2026 Takeover Tour. Guess where it is? It's at the First Coast. I'm Colin Kapoor, your voice of Cosmic Baseball here in 2026. I am so happy to be here with all of you, bringing Cosmic Baseball to one stop here this weekend, then 30 more from now until October. It is going to be a ton of fun. You all are making history with us this weekend. Now let's take it back to last season. The Glow Mojis and the Chili Peppers, the fierce rivalry here in Cosmic Baseball. It was the Glow Mojis taking down the Peps in last year's Cosmic Baseball Takeover Tour. However, the Peppers did win 10 games of those 17 on the road. They have the chance to get their first blow in this installment of the tour. As you can see on your screen right now, introducing the Cosmic Glow Mojis led by Ray Sensei Ortega. The Glow Mojis, champions from last season. Chili Peppers will be announced momentarily. But first, let's look at the rules for this installment of Cosmic Baseball. So, the rules are quite simple, some similar to last season, but some difference. The similar one, swingers only. There's no bunting in Cosmic Baseball. We don't play like that. Also, figure it out. If you're on the mound and you're struggling, we're going to have some Cosmic homers, some daytime homers as well. If you're struggling, you're alone on that island. There are no mound visits in Cosmic Baseball. Same goes for the batter's box. If you're in between the white lines, you got to stay in there. You cannot step out of the batter's box in Cosmic Baseball. Now we get to the fun part, the variations of Cosmic Baseball. First things first, backwards base pass. It sounds simple. You go to third when you should go to first, and vice versa. However, last season we saw a couple of players struggle with backwards base pass. You'll see in the second inning for both teams, the bottom and the top, both teams will have to go to third instead of going to first. Now, 3 minutes of chaos. What does that mean? Well, in the third inning for both teams, each team will have 3 minutes where any ball in the park anywhere is live. If it's fouled right up to us in the press box, if it's fouled out into the stands, it is up to the fans in the stands to get the ball down onto the field of play. The play is live until the ball gets back. We anticipate some inside the park home runs here this season. Also, fungo bar fours. We've talked about that already in the last season. No walks in Cosmic Baseball. You get to 4 balls, you toss the ball up to yourself, you whack it. I will say we had some fungo homers in spring training. And finally, I challenge that. Each coach has a challenge flag to toss at any point that they choose in either the day or the night game. It's up to the fans to determine if that challenge is valid or not. Now I'll toss things down to our master of ceremonies down on the field. That's Jason Dean. He's introducing the Cosmic Chili Peppers.
And at this time, we ask that you please rise and kneel for the performing of our national anthem. Here to perform the anthem is Jordan Judith.
As we bring you back live to VyStar Ballpark in Jacksonville, Florida. Cosmic Baseball, Day 1, Stop 1 of the 2026 Tour starts right now. Colin Kapoor back with you on Cosmic Baseball YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in to this contest between the Chili Peppers and the Glow Mojis. Let's take a look at the defense for the Peps here in this contest. You can see a lot of returners, but one new face. He's at third base. That's Jackson Bonneville, Rogers Realm holding down the hot corner. In the outfield, familiar faces, Brandon Crosby, Austin Schultz, and Corey Cubano from left to right. Right side of the infield, Rafi Rodriguez and Max Freeze. B-Rob holding down shortstop. Your battery today, Sam Bragg and Chase Evans. Bragg and Evans will be tasked with taking down the lineup for the Cosmic Glow Mojis. You can see some returners here as well. Trey Vanderpool leading things off, but the big one, Brett Fick, traded in the offseason from the Peppers to the Glow Mojis. The tour home run leader from last season is in the middle of the lineup for the Glow Mojis. He will be taking on his former team here tonight. You can also see Brantley Cutler, number 316, Breland Almadova, the Smoothie King in the 3 spot. Joe Moji, Joe Burke is in the cleanup spot. Sam Bragg getting set to go. But here in Cosmic Baseball, we do things just a little bit differently for the first pitch. We have not a ceremonial first pitch, but an unceremonial first pitch. Our master of ceremonies, Jason Dean, will find someone in the crowd, and that fan, that lucky fan, will throw the first pitch in this Cosmic Baseball contest. And we can see the fan now down on the field. Gives me time to talk a little bit about Sam Bragg, the fireballer, the ace of this Cosmic Baseball staff. 10 years of minor league affiliated ball experience. This is one of the top players in Cosmic Baseball and on the Chili Peppers. And see, our fan is getting set to go for the unceremonious first pitch, but it's ceremonious. This is day one of Cosmic Baseball, everyone. Everything we're doing here today is ceremonious. We are going to have so much fun this season. Trey Vanderpool will lead things off for the Glow Mojis. He did well against ceremonious first pitches last season. Here we go. The first pitch of 2026, a swing and a miss. Take a bow. Strike one of the 26 tour. Trey Vanderpool is down in the count. Unbelievable. Let's take another look. Vanderpool swinging for the fences. No, sir. And now we get going for the start of this contest. No balls and a strike on Trey Vanderpool. He takes low for ball one. We're all even at 1-1. Sam Bragg, the ace of the Peppers last season, a returner, misses down and away. Bragg drafted by the Oakland A's in 2013. As I said, 10 years in minor league baseball. This time he catches the outside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes against Trey Vanderpool. Bragg comes set and deals. Vanderpool a chopper to third. That's foul. Jackson Bonneville over there, manning the hot corner. Chili Peppers winning the home and away challenge. Now, if you're new to Cosmic Baseball, you wouldn't know this, but we did not know who the home team and the away team would be prior to this game starting. The Peppers winning the challenge. They get to bat in the bottom of the frames. Here's the payoff pitch. It's outside, a ball for Fungo. Here we go. Vanderpool the other way. It's hooking down for a base hit. Trey's on his horse to second base. Oh my goodness, what a roller coaster ride of a first AB. It was a swing and a miss on the ceremonial first pitch. Then he works a full count and laces a double the other way. Cosmic Baseball is so back. How about that? A ball for Fungo and an unceremonious first pitch. As we take another look, Vanderpool going all the way, the whole way, the other way. As Bragg sets and deals, that's in there for a strike against Chaz Kirkland. He's got a runner in scoring position. The first base runner of Cosmic Baseball is a Fungo double as Kirkland a cue shot to second base. No trouble for Rafi Rodriguez. That's out number 1. But Vanderpool will advance. Brings up Breland Almadova. Here's the replay of that. Rafi, smooth operator over there at second. Almadova, it's like he's back in Chicago. As he tried to jumpstart ambush that pitch by Bragg and chops it off his own foot. Raylan Almadova always ready with some acrobatics. Vanderpool on third base as Bragg misses high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Taken downstairs, ball 2. Now, if you're confused as to why Santa Claus is behind the plate, don't be confused, because you're going to see it every single day of Cosmic Baseball this season. 2-1 pitch, fouled straight back, all even at 2s apiece. We got umpire Santa behind the plate all season long. Big pitching coming from Sam Bragg with Vanderpool on third. Here we go. Up and outside, another full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Almadova stays alive on a pitch in on the hands. He's got some words for Bragg after that one. Let's take it out to the chat. At Tolan Edwards, yes, ball 4 equals fungo. You're absolutely right. We got a Cosmic Baseball returner right here. Thanks for tuning in. As the 3-2, another foul ball. Almadova, a battle against the fireballer. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Almadova. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The first K of perhaps many for Sam Bragg, and he hits the scuba on Almadova. We take a look. On the outside corner, Almadova clearly looking for something else. Out number 2 by way of the K. You can see the Cosmic Cowboy, Eric Vasquez, and A1 Al Lorenzo having a good time. As Joe Burke into the batter's box, takes strike 1 on the outside corner. He's not too sure about it. Vanderpool leads off of third base. Chopper to third, has to hurry. Bonneville, he makes the play and hits the Raj. Rogers Realm has joined Cosmic Baseball. And the Glow Mojis, who had a lead-off fungo double, squander a golden opportunity to score the game's first run. 5-3 in the scorebooks. Nice work by Jackson Bonneville. As we turn the card now to the Glow Mojis pitching and the Chili Peppers at the plate. And guess who's talking? It's Juddy the Kid. Let's throw it down to Marcus Judd, a Cosmic newcomer. That was Marcus Judd and Corey Cubano, 2 already fan favorites. Cubano, a Cosmic returner. Marcus Judd, we call him Juddy the Kid. He is a ball of energy. As now we take a look at the lineup for the Cosmic Chili Peppers. Leading things off is Rafi Rodriguez. You'll see him in a moment. Austin Schultz in the 2 spot. The newcomers here, Francis Griona and Jackson Bonneville. As Cole Peterson gets set to go against Rafi Rodriguez. Whoa, way inside. How about brushing back the competition, Cole? 1 ball and no strikes. as Rodriguez takes inside once again. Cole Peterson, 4 years with Seattle University. 69 college innings, 53 strikeouts, as that's cut on and fouled into the glove of Evan Orzek behind the plate. We'll take a look at the Mojis defense here in a moment. First, the 2-1 pitch. This is down and inside. So for the Mojis, they line up left side of the infield. Eric Vasquez, Trey Vanderpool, right side. Dalton Hurst, Joe Burke. Outfield from left to right, Almadova, Khalil Wilson, and Chaz Kirkland. As that's on the outside corner for strike 2. Full count as Cole Peterson tossing to his battery mate, Evan Orzek. The payoff. It's in there for strike 3. Ring 'em up, Cole. And a backwards K to start. Let's take a look at the spot. And that clipped the edge. Rafi tried to sell it to no avail. Santa having none of that. That brings up Austin Schultz. And if you don't know who Austin Schultz is, you must be living under a different rock than I've been living under. Austin Schultz redefining baseball content creation. And he's here in Cosmic Baseball for the second straight season as he cuts and misses for strike 1. Was in the Detroit Tigers minor league organization as well. Takes ball 2. Schultz drafted in the 10th round in 2021. Got as high as high A ball with the West Michigan Whitecaps. That's right in there for strike 2. Cole Peterson battles back in the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. He sets and deals. On the inside corner, ring 'em up again. 2 outs, 2 freezes by Cole Peterson. And now it's up to Brandon Crosby. Showtime trying to hype up the crowd and hype up the Peps. Cole Peterson, electric to start his Cosmic tenure this season. He is a Cosmic returner. This is outside for ball 1. Oh yeah, showtime, give it to him. Cole's set and ready to go. He can fire a pitch here if he wants to. He will, and he misses high. Crosby gets in his head a little bit there with the dance moves. Brandon Crosby, one of the leaders of the Chili Peppers, takes ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Every single Chili Pepper out of the dugout cheering on one of their captains as he gets a ball for Fungo. Here we go. It's lined out to center field. Down for a base knock. Khalil Wilson comes in to smother it out in center, but the first hit of the contest for the Peps is a fungo. So we've had 2 hits so far in this game, and both of them are fungos. There's another look at that swing. First pitch from Cole Peterson to the big rig. It's Chase Evans in the cleanup spot, our starting catcher for the Peps. Cut on and missed for strike 1. Crosby an aggressive lead off first. Here he goes. Pitch high. Orzek to throw. No chance. Showtime. Showing speed. He steals second. And now Chase Evans an RBI opportunity. As we take a look at that. Smooth slide. As Cole misses down and inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here in the bottom half of the first inning. Next inning, we're going to see some reverse baseball, the first Cosmic variation of the night. As the 2-1 lined hard to second base. Dalton Hurst can't make the play. Showtime rounding third. There's no play at the plate. And the Peps take the lead. Throw to second. They got Evans. However, it's 1-0 Chili Peppers. Chase Evans an RBI knock. The Peps take the lead. And it's the chomp chomp celly for Brandon Crosby and co. Dalton Hurst, oh so close, but how about the heads-up play by Evan Orszak to nab Evans at second base? Well, the inning is over. The Peppers did not. Jason Dean calling down on the field. As we bring it down to him, our master of ceremonies in between innings. What could the variation be, I wonder? Let's find out on the field. As we bring you back live to Cosmic Baseball, top half of the second inning, you just watched reverse base running get announced. It is time to get going. But to answer your question at AJ Loves Baseball, or I should say at CG Media, fungo giveth and fungo taketh away. If a player hits an easy ground ball to shortstop and that's an out, that's out number one, or out number two, or potentially out number three. Now, last year we saw some swing and misses on fungo opportunities, so ball four is not always a guaranteed base runner. Great question. Keep them along here in the chat. We're live on Cosmic Baseball YouTube. Colin Kapoor. Also, I'm going to say this real quick here. If you have any questions for Max Freeze, a Cosmic returner, a Cosmic fan favorite, we'll be miking him up a little bit later on in the broadcast. So fire those questions off to me now, and I'll ask him whatever you want to hear here in Cosmic Baseball. Jason Dean on your screen. What card is he going to pull? Looks like they're playing some Uno. And that's a reverse card. I would try to do the reverse, but I don't think I have that in me here tonight. We're doing some reverse base running, though. So AJ, your first game's in June, what should you expect? You should expect the best show you've ever seen, the best party you've ever seen, but you should also expect elite baseball. That's what I'll say. I'll let the visuals speak for themselves when we go Cosmic. As Sam Bragg's out there for his second inning of work against Brett Fick. First pitch in there for strike one. Remember, Fick's going to have to run to third if he puts the ball in play. Couldn't put that one in play. That was well outside for ball one. Brett Fick traded from the Chili Peppers to the Glow Mojis in advance of this season, a blockbuster deal as he takes ball two. Bragg sets and deals, that's low. 3 balls and 1 strike. Brett Fick, a chopper down the line, and he was running the wrong way there. Lucky that it was a foul ball. Full count. Power versus power. Brett Fick versus Sam Bragg. That's right in there. Ring him up. Strike 3. And Brett Fick was running the wrong way. Brings Khalil Wilson to the batter's box. Now Khalil, another Cosmic returner, a fan favorite. Everyone here is a fan favorite. We're talking about Cosmic Baseball. Khalil Wilson, we call him Iron Man, has had some electric home run derby moments this season as he cuts and misses for strike one. By the way, your score 1-0 in favor of the Chili Peppers. As the 0-1 pitch cut on and missed for strike two. No balls and 2 strikes. As now we got the whole crowd in on the action. For the 0-2 pitch, Bragg deals. Wilson, a deep drive to right field. Back at the wall, Cubano! He makes the catch at the track, and Wilson cannot believe it. He's getting scubaed on the first base line. A bat flip worthy of a walk-off turns into out number 2 of the frame. Oh my goodness. We take another look at the catch by the Florida kid, Corey Cubano, and then Wilson gets in on the scuba. Brings up Brantley Cutler to the batter's box. Power on the left side. He's getting the fans into it. Brantley Cutler, a midseason addition last year. He has light tower power. And he's ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. A1 Al Lorenzo is tossing baseballs into the crowd. We're going to get Al on the mic tomorrow in Cosmic Baseball. As the 2-0 in there on the top corner for strike one. Brantley Cutler swings and misses for strike two. One of the nicest guys you'll ever encounter. But he has some mean power. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Cutler stays alive. At Badgers YouTube, who's here because of Rogers Realm? Well, I know I am. Jackson Bonneville made a big play to end the first inning. He's going to get up to the batter's box coming soon as Cutler takes outside for ball 3. You can hear the crowd getting into it. That's because of A1 on the bottom of your screen right now, tossing baseballs. The payoff of the frame. Cutler launches it deep right center field. Corey Cubano closes in, makes the catch for out number 3. A couple of loud sounds for the Glow Mojis. However, a 0 on the scoreboard once again. 2 straight F9s to end the frame for the Mojis. And by the way, I could be wrong. I believe Cutler was running to first base there instead of running in the reverse way. So we did not see the reverse base running in action here today so far in this contest. Jason Dean back on the field. Let's toss it down to him. We call him Uncle Jay. Take it away. as we bring you back live to Cosmic Baseball here on YouTube. What a night in Jacksonville. Day one, stop one of the Cosmic Baseball Takeover Tour as Max Friese steps in and takes strike one from Cole Peterson. Max Friese, a record setter in NCAA D3, taking strike one on the outside corner. 5 years at Earlham College. Second most RBI, doubles, runs in program history. Did he go around there? He did not. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fifth most homers as well in Earlham College history. Finished his NCAA career in 2024. As the 1-2 sails high, all even at 2s apiece. Cole Peterson allowing 1 run in that first inning by virtue of a Chase Evans line drive single. 2-2 pitch. Outside and up for ball 3. The payoff. That's high, ball 4, fungo time. Hot shot to shortstop, Trey Vanderpool. He goes to third base adeptly. That's the first reverse base running out of 2026. So Max Friese 1 down, but that brings the Florida kid, Corey Cubano, to the batter's box. He gets a big cheer. Talked to Cubano yesterday in advance of this series. So much love for the city of Jacksonville for Corey, where he rediscovered his love for baseball, playing college ball out here in Jax. No balls and a strike. Inside. And Cubano, death stare to Cole Peterson. So I'm working on my live scorecard here. I got to score that ground ball a 6-5 putout, and you don't see that every day in normal baseball. That's because this is Cosmic Baseball, as Cubano gives a souvenir to a fan up in the suites. How about that? 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cole Peterson deals. Cubano just slaps it foul. Spits on that pitch. Anthony, is Rogers' realm up soon? Yes, he is. 3 batters to go, then Raj will be in the batter's box. 1-2 pitches, smoked foul, and Cubano feeling the rhythm. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Peterson slows it down and rings him up. Cole Peterson. Was that Uncle Charlie? It might have been. There's 2 down. Let's take a look at the pitch. Oh, yeah. Freezes him for out number 2. That is the 3rd backwards K of the ball game for Cole Peterson. How about that? And he rushes back Blaine McIntosh for good measure. The Glow Mojis are the tour champions, the reigning tour champions. They will not let you forget it. And they've got some edge here to start 2026 as McIntosh is brushed back once again. 2 balls and no strikes. That clips the inside corner right where he wanted it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Cosmic Baseball on YouTube live. 2-1 upstairs. If you're in the chat, we want to get you involved. The way I think about it is I'm up here alone in the booth. You guys are my color commentator. Give me your observations. Give me your hot takes, your questions. We'll get you involved in Cosmic Baseball live on YouTube as we have a fungo now for Blaine McIntosh. With 2 down, hot shot to second base. Flip over to Eric Vasquez, over to third, not in time. That would have been a splendid play. The first reverse base running base runner. Let's take a look. You can see it shot out there, and then Eric Vasquez on the transfer Joe Burke the stretch, but the speed by Blaine. So we're going to score that one a base knock. Let me know in the chat, is that a base hit? I think it has to be. There was no error there. That was just the speed of Blaine McIntosh. Brandon Roberts in the batter's box takes strike one. And we're showing you A1 Al Lorenzo. He is getting the fans going. And we're going to talk to him here on the broadcast coming up this weekend. Watch out for that. As the steal for second base, McIntosh slides in safely. All right, Nicholas Besser, what are some of the other Uno card rules looking forward? Well, you're going to see it at the top of the next frame. We call it 3 minutes of chaos. I'm going to let that speak for itself for now. I'll explain a little bit later what that exactly means. But look forward to 3 minutes of chaos as B-Rob waves and misses for strike three. Cole Peterson dances out of some hot water to put a 0 on the board. He finishes 2 frames. 1-0 after 2 innings here at VyStar Ballpark. So Cole Peterson, 4 strikeouts in those 2 frames. Blaine McIntosh, a base knock. And Jason Dean is down there to explain something. I'll let you guess at what it is and let you tune in down on the field. What's the next variation? Let's find out.
Each and every one here in this stadium for Cosmic Baseball. Here's what's going to happen. If the ball goes foul and stays inside this park, it is live. So which you're seeing players starting to make their way to the crowd. And if you get a foul ball, I want you to hand it to him. Don't throw it. Hand it to him. Now don't worry. They do have an extra ball, so you will still walk away with the ball. So each team starts this inning with 3 minutes of chaos.
And we bring you back live to Cosmic Baseball, getting some requests for the overall rule set. Let's start with that before we get into 3 minutes of chaos. So, here are the rules once again. Swingers only, figure it out, stay in the box. Swingers only, there's no bunting here in Cosmic Baseball. We don't do that. Figure it out, there's no mound visits either. Stay in the box. If you're within the white lines of the batter's box, you cannot step out. You just saw a backwards base pass. That's reverse base running. 3 minutes of chaos. Now, the ball anywhere in the ballpark, if it's in the stands, if it's in foul play, it is live. It is up to the fans, if the ball's in the stands, to get it down to the field of play. Fungo ball 4, you've seen that already. We've had a couple of knocks on fungos here tonight. And I challenge that coaches at any point in the first or second half of the game can challenge if they would like. So those are the rules for Cosmic Baseball. I'll refresh you in our intermission. But Tucker Perry on the mound, the sidewinder, as this is chopped out to first base. No chaos on this play as Perry athletic to first, but he didn't step on the bag. Unbelievable. Evan Orsic on first because Tucker Perry did not step on the base. Let's look. And there's a challenge. I think that's the right call. You got to challenge that. If he is safe, make some noise. The fans are loud, but I don't know if they're loud enough. They're a lot louder for outs. And he is out. Orsic, the first challenge, goes for the Peps. And that'll go down as a 3-1 in the books. So at Melamakis, why is Rogers Realm, or I should say, why is Aaron Rodgers in the dugout? We'll wait on that for a moment. We'll check in a moment. Francis Grillon now at third base for the Chili Peppers. In the batter's box now is the Cosmic Cowboy. Eric Vasquez, a chopper right to the mound. Tucker Perry waits and fires. Again safe. Oh my goodness, Max Friese was pulled off the bag on the throw by Tucker. We take a look once again. And Tucker cannot believe it. I'm going to score that one as an E1. I'll let you guys in the chat let me know if I scored that incorrectly. As Dalton Hurst waves and misses for strike one. Remember, there's 1 minute and 38 seconds left in chaos. We have yet to see a ball in foul territory here. The Glow Mojis time is melting away in their 3 minutes of chaos. Hurst just needs to swing away and foul a pitch off. What are we doing here? 2 balls and 1 strike. But so much currently left on the table with Vasquez at first. This is shot to left field. It's a fair ball, but it's a base knock. And there's runners on first and second, but time continues to tick down. That brings Trey Vanderpool to the batter's box. He had an extra base hit to lead off the contest. Trey versus Tucker. With 45 seconds of chaos to go, this is shot foul. It's a live ball. The runners are moving. Vasquez stops at third base. The bases are juiced. And the first chaotic event of 2026 is a squibber to the Mojis dugout. The bases are loaded for the Glow Mojis. 20 seconds of chaos to go. The pitch by Perry. Kirkland fouls it up. This ball is live. This ball is in play. Vasquez will score easily. Dalton Hurst rolls around. There's 2 for the Mojis. Runners moving and grooving around. Vanderpool will score. Chaz Kirkland to the plate. It's a chaotic grand slam for the Glow Mojis. 3 minutes of chaos leads to 4 runs. The Mojis take a 4-1 lead. Chaz Kirkland. We were anticipating the inside the Parker here tonight. Let's take a look. The Mojis take advantage in a big way with a chaotic homer. Brings Breland Almodovar to the batter's box, and Tucker Perry, man, what a tough break for the Sidewinder. Breland Almodovar cuts and misses for strike one. Lucas, what is going on? You tell me. We're watching Cosmic Baseball. That's what's going on. As this is cut on and missed again by Almodovar. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So what just happened there was the 3 minutes of chaos. As I said, any ball that's touched is in play. This is Almodovar, I don't know what he's doing. Chaos is over. He's just running. So that ball was popped back into the home plate section of the stands. It was up to the players to get the ball from the fans in the stands. The fans had to run it down to the players, then get it back in the field of play. Chopper to third here, Grullon. Good scoop by Max Friese for out number 2. Let's take another look at that play by Friese. The pick. Oh yeah, he got it. So 2 down. That'll go down as a 5-3 in the book. As Perry finds the outside corner of the strike zone against Joe Burke, the Joe Moji. Cut on and missed for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Tucker Perry comes set. That's low and outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, cut on and missed for strike 3. And Tucker Perry is a victim of 3 minutes of chaos, but he does get Joe Burke by way of the K. Let's take a look. And he brings the sweeper, the slider, and then the Raj on the mound. All right, so for all of you watching for Rogers Realm, get ready for Rogers Realm. Coming up to the batter's box for the Peps. Here in this frame, we'll have Francis Grillon, Jackson Bonneville, and Rafi Rodriguez. First things first, we have Jake Armstrong down on the field. Let's take it down to Army at field level. As we bring you back live to Cosmic Baseball, bottom half of inning number 3, the second chance of 3 innings, 3 minutes of chaos here at VyStar Ballpark in Jacksonville, Florida. Kyle Kapoor here with you live on YouTube. We have Alex Koberstein on the bump, 5-0. He is a Durham police officer and a Cosmic Glow Moji. He'll do battle with Francis Grillon, his first AB in Cosmic Baseball. Grillon spent some time in the minor leagues in the Kansas City Royals system. He takes low for ball 2. Swung on and he tosses his bat behind him, and that's going to waste some time in 3 minutes of chaos. Grillon's got to hurry here. Tucker Perry comes out with his bat. But Francis Grillon is wasting what could be some valuable time. And even more time. We've already killed 40 seconds here in 3 minutes of chaos. The Mojis scored 4 runs. This is taken in there for strike 2, while even at 2s apiece. And Grillon launches it the other way. That'll go down for a base hit. And he hits the celly at first. Oh yeah. Grillon is on base in his first Cosmic AB. And here we go, all the fans out there, this is the time. Is it Jackson Bonneville? Is it Aaron Rodgers? Is it Rogers Realm? All we know is we got number 12 in gold and green in the batter's box. First pitch from Koberstein outside for ball 1. Realm up in the air. Right field side. Kirkland giving chase in foul territory. It's down, but it's live. Bonneville gets to first. The play at second base. It's a force. And he's out. Unbelievable. Bonneville goes to second. He's out too. It's the playoffs against the 49ers. Aaron Rodgers It's the playoffs against the Texans. 2 outs on 1 swing in 3 minutes of chaos. The first out was a force. The second was a tag. Rodriguez launches this one out of the ballpark. And that's a foul. So 3 minutes of chaos does have some caveats. If it's fouled out of the ballpark, there's no way to get that ball back live. That is not a home run. That is just a foul ball, so no balls and 1 strike. Koberstein deals, that's inside for ball 1. Outside ball 2 there. So to refresh you on what happened here in this frame, it was Francis Gurion, a base hit. Then Jackson Bonneville, one of the most interesting double plays you could ever see. Here's the 3-1. Swung on fair to first base. Joe Mojis will saunter to the bag for out number 3. And 3 minutes of chaos. What a roller coaster ride it was. For the Glow Mojis, a chaotic grand slam. For the Peppers, a 1-2-3 inning with a double play involved. And that is it for inning number 3. A base knock for Gurion, a double play by Bonneville, and then a ground out, 3 unassisted for Rafi Rodriguez. And we'll toss things down to Jason Dean, down on the field. Well, the crowd just roared, and that can only mean one thing. It's time for intermission, and it's almost time for the real Cosmic Baseball. So as the Cosmic Flight Crew comes on the field, We will send it down to them, and then we'll refresh you on what's to come and what has happened here tonight. So, let's take it away to the Cosmic Flight Crew, and then we'll get set to go under the lights in Jacksonville.
ideas. How many of you guys would like my idea? Nice to see you around there. What if underscore cosmic? Like the baseball, it makes it so cool. So I stayed up all night last night, and I worked really, really hard on a video. And it's a game I want us all to play together. It's called Blind Or Cosmic. DJ, play the video. I gave it to you on the CD this morning. And DJ, my video. I worked on that experience. Everyone together. Blind Or Cosmic. Let's make it real and say that together. All right, play by Falcon. That's me. I'm your Falcon. Go! All right, come on. Come on. Travis Kelsey, are you ready? All right, everybody together. Blind Or Cosmic. Everybody, I am so deeply, terribly sorry. The reaction to part Falcon. Rest assured, you will be running laps tomorrow morning, alright? Now, for our next Cosmic demonstration, we're going to need a couple of promising non-workers from the crowd. Our team has already appeared. The wonderful volunteers. Alright. Before we get started, we're going to do a training roll call, okay? Alright, Nikki, what's your name? Carolina. Carolina? Everybody say hi, Carolina. Alright, what's your name? Charlie? Taylor. Give it up for Taylor, everybody. Alright, what's your name? Freeland! Everybody, let's give a big round of applause for Freeland! Alrighty, are you guys ready to join the Cosmic Fight Crew? Can you say ma'am, yes ma'am? Alright, wonderful. We're going to hand it over to you now. Ladies and gentlemen, at the very, very important announcement, we are about to do something that nobody has ever done before. We are going to build an antenna into space. That's where you want to clap. People aren't saying it, but we're not going into space. Here's how this is going to work. We have all the antenna partners, we're using it. So if you look at this, hopefully, let me look. We will intercept deep space signals and have first contact with alien life. Hey, Steve Cole, are you ready? They're not ready. Okay, okay. If we intercept aliens, only the first contact with alien life will be ever experienced. I don't know what that is. What does it sound like? Okay, okay, everybody. Are you ready? Are you So when you guys came in here, you guys got those placards. Stand up to cancer. If you got one of those placards, it means you put it in the air right now. Put it up high. All around the stadium. So cancer is a disease that has affected every single one of us that's here tonight. And what I'm going to ask is that we're going to do a moment of silence right now for all those folks who are either here tonight, or those that we love, or those that we're thinking of that have been affected by that. So I'm going to ask right now for a moment of silence. Alright, so, right there, that was awesome. The quietest that we plan on being tonight. Now, here's where we're going to go opposite with it. So there are people in this place right now who this is a big part of their life in some form or fashion, and I need all of us to show them some love right now. For those people who are dealing with this horrible disease, let them know that we love them. Make some noise for these folks who show them love.
We are bringing you back live. It's time for the main event. It's time for Cosmic Baseball. Here we go. It has been 183 days since baseball burned this bright. 2026 has gone cosmic. It is glow time in Jacksonville. The best show in sports, the best spectacle on a diamond you can see has arrived in 2026. Cosmic Baseball. The teams take the field, the Chili Peppers in their pink and green tie-dye, and the Glow Mojis decked out in pink pinstripes. It does not get any better than this. I have no words for what I'm watching right now. Unbelievable. This is incredible. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. Cosmic Baseball is back in 2026, the greatest show on a diamond, the best spectacle you can see. Thank you all for tuning in to us here on YouTube. Kal Kapoor, as the players are pumping it up down on the field.
Let's go!
Unreal in Jacksonville. The players taking the field, getting set to go for the start of Cosmic Baseball. And there's no better person to usher in this new era in the sport we love than the man himself at first base, Max Freeze. And we're talking to him live. Max, can you hear me down on the field?
What's up, man? It's a party out here.
It's time for Cosmic Baseball, Max. This crowd is incredible. We're talking to you live here on the broadcast. And Max, you are one of the architects of Cosmic Baseball. You helped bring this to Jacksonville. You helped bring Cosmic Baseball to fans everywhere. What is going through your mind right now as you prepare for the first Cosmic inning in 2026?
It's unreal. It's a blessing to even be here just to see it take from us sitting in Chris's house last year and planning this out and to see what it's grown to. I mean, time I come out here and we go Cosmic, it's crazy every time. Opening day makes it that much more special. Unbelievable. You finally can see it for yourself, brother. It's been crazy up there.
This is my first time seeing Cosmic Baseball. And Max, you have a motto that you like to say, and I think there's no better words than those words right now. What is your motto that you say to yourself every day?
Who's better than us? Who's got it better out here, man?
Who's got it better than us? Brett Fick, the first Cosmic pitch in 2026 is taken high for ball one. AJ Hacker on the bump. And Max, we talk about AJ Hacker, the firecracker. He's new to Cosmic Baseball, but man, what an impact he's had.
Oh man, that's what I love about this organization, man. I mean, we say family, but it really feels like it. You guys come and the old guys are the way. All around great guys to be here. Hacker's one of them, man. It's been a great addition.
Firecracker goes with the delayed pitch. That's up and inside. Brett Fick in the batter's box. And Max, I got to ask, Brett Fick, a big trade in the offseason. He was the Chili Pepper. Now he's a Glow Moji. This is the guy that led the tour in homers last year. What was that like for you experiencing that trade?
Oh, man, I love Brett. He's a great dude, but I think he loves the revenge stories he can get now, right? I mean, he can swing it. He's ready to go yard here. I'm sure that first one he gets into against us, he's going to a little bit, which I'm here for, man. I'm happy he's still playing the game he loves. He's a blessing to have on the organization. It was nice to be in Chili Pepper, but he does look pretty good. Bye!
Full count, and the ball finds you, Max.
Woo!
The first Cosmic out.
Hey.
How about that? Unreal. Max Freeze fielding his position for out number one.
Yeah! You know what they say, once you're Cosmic finds you, man. Doesn't matter where you're at.
So Brett Vick retired, one down. AJ Hacker's first pitch, first batter in Cosmic Baseball is an out. Max, I gotta ask, a lot of our fans are talking about Jackson Bonneville. Rogers Realm comes up in full Aaron Rodgers garb. He's another one of the new guys. How has bringing Rogers Realm into the fold impacted this team and this organization?
I mean, I love the kid, but I am a Bengals fan. I will always hate the Steelers, but once I got that past that, man, I mean, I've loved him every step of the way. Total energy guy, man. You want a guy who's fired up all the time and a guy who really embodies what he's on social media. The biggest Aaron Rodgers fanatic I've ever met in my life. It's the most authentic thing I've seen. When we were at meetings, I here for 45 minutes. On the Pat McAfee show. That's how dialed in this kid is with Aaron Rodgers. You gotta respect it, man. You really do.
Yeah, the commitment to the bit. I don't even know if it's a bit anymore, Max. I think it's to the craft.
It's more of a lifestyle, I would say.
It's a lifestyle,
yeah.
Absolutely. By the way, Firecracker Hacker gets his first swinging strikeout in Cosmic Baseball.
Boy.
You're watching Cosmic Baseball on YouTube. You're listening to Max Freeze. Max, thanks so much for taking the time. And I wish we had a little bit longer to talk to you, but AJ Hacker's mowing down the competition right now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Oh, man, it's a good problem to have. We'll take it, dude. We love efficiency in Cosmic. It's made it possible, man. We're rolling. It's fun.
And Max, while we have this time, 3 minutes of chaos, a chaotic grand slam. What was your vantage point on that?
Oh, man, it's just the shortest home run I've ever seen. I can't blame any kid at all. If I was a fan of an iconic ball, taking that thing home with me. So I think it's a fun addition, man. We'll work it out a little bit. I knew as soon as that kid had that ball, he was going to it up, and Chad's going to get himself a grand slam, man. But that's the game, dude. That's why we love Cosmic, dude. We'll work back. We got the derby, and we're ready to roll the rest of the way.
Payoff pitch for the frame from Firecracker. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Hey, Max. Max, can you find AJ and give him a little soundbite for us?
Come on!
Let's go, baby.
AJ Hacker, a 1-2-3 Cosmic getting Max. Thank you so much. Last message to the fans if you have a second.
Hey, who's got it better than us? We love you guys. Come see us in whatever city you're close to. We'll see y'all soon. God bless you guys. We love you.
Max Freeze mic'd up. Unreal. Thank you so much to Max for being mic'd up. We say the ball finds you, and exactly that is what it does. 1-2-3 inning for AJ Hacker as we get set for the bottom half of the fourth, the bottom half of the night game. You can see the action on the field. Unbelievable. Checking in on the chat. Max Freeze mic'd up with us here tonight. We'll talk to some more pitchers on the Cosmic Chili Peppers here in the next couple of innings. We'll iron out some of those microphone sound issues. We apologize for that inconvenience. Thank you all for tuning in. 2,000 of you so far tonight for Cosmic Baseball. Colin Kapoor, your voice of the Cosmic Chili Peppers and the Glow Mojis. Both teams, one organization, one rivalry that will be built throughout the entirety of the next 8 months. We're here in Jacksonville. Drop in the chat, what stop are you coming to? We're here in Jax. We're going to be in Albuquerque by the end of this tour. Wherever you are, tell me, let me know when you're going to come out to Cosmic Baseball so I can say hi to all of you in person. The Peppers coming to the batter's box for inning number 1 of their Cosmic hitting. Jason Labrador, J-Lab on the bump. First pitch is in there for strike 1. Outside for ball 1. 1-1 is the count. Swung on and missed. There's strike 2. Outside, ball 2. So Jason Labrador on the bump. 4 years of D3 baseball with Stevenson. His last appearance on the bump, May 1st, 2025, where he struck out 10 in 6 innings. As here's a ball for Fungo. The first Fungo of Cosmic Baseball is slapped to shortstop. Trey Vanderpool on the run. Yes, sir! Smooth by Trey for out number 2. Should say that's out number 1. Austin Schultz retired there as Brandon Crosby up in the air right side. There in right field to make the catch, Chaz Kirkland. So Schultz, Crosby, Evans. Chase Evans now in the batter's box. J-Lab to Evans. This is skied in the air on the infield. Could be a can of corn, but this is Cosmic. Coming in, Dalton Hurst. He makes the catch. J-Lab got engaged mere moments ago, and he shuts down the Peps in the bottom of the 5th. And you're seeing some Cosmic Flight Crew Star Wars Duel of the Fates action on your screen right now. And White Rose Baseball forgetting I did that. J-Lab threw a few scoreless for the YouTube Melonheads. Well, that's my apologies. I got to do some research into that. Give me some context here, White Rose. What am I missing about the YouTube Melonheads versus the Portland Pickles? Bo, can't wait for the trip to St. Paul. Neither can I. I know there might be a little Midwest rivalry going on, but I did spend some time calling baseball in Wisconsin, and I do love the Midwest. I know St. Paul and Wisconsin Rapids, two very different places. I can't wait to get up in that neck of the woods. We got some comments looking for Adam Arroyo. First things first, before that, it's time for the Home Run Derby. Joe Burke will come in for the Glow Mojis in one of the best parts of Cosmic Baseball that there is. Brandon Crosby versus Joe Burke, a face-off at the plate, the first derby of 2026. Now, for the home run derbies, you have 45 seconds to launch as many balls over the fence as you can. If you hear an air horn down on the field, that means the ball is gone. Joe Burke steps in, the first derby hitter of 2026. That's not his pitch. Clock starts on the first swing. There's the first swing, launched high and deep to left field. Swing number 2 right into the fence. That ball landed well short of the left field fence. This is a line drive out to center field. Does it have enough? It does not. Bounces over the wall. This one is smoked out to left field. There's the first bomb of the derby, and Joe Moji follows it up with another one. That's 2 for Joe Burke. With 20 seconds to go, he lines this one to left. This is launched deep to left field. If it's fair, it's gone. That looked good to me. Out to left center, yes sir. Another one to left over the fence. Joe Burke on a heater. Last swing, oh yeah! Joe Burke, an unbelievable performance. 6 bombs for Joe Moji. It is 10-1 Chili Peppers. 10-1 Glow Mojis. Brandon Crosby now in the batter's box. What can he do? down by 9 runs. The clock starts now on that first swing. That's ripped foul. Crosby down the line, does not have enough. A heat-seeking missile, one hops the wall. Grounds it foul. 30 seconds to go. This one is launched to left center field. Look out, scoreboard, it's gone. That's one for Crosby. Up in the air, left center, has some legs. That falls short, but the next swing, that's gone off the scoreboard again. Crosby's got 2 now with 12 seconds to go. Line drive, deep left center. That's gone for 3. Swing and a miss for Crosby. One more swing, here it comes. A hot shot, left field. Brandon Crosby clears the fence. That looked like 4. 4 bombs. So now the score is 10-5, Glow Mojis. 6 bombs for Joe Burke, 4 for Brandon Crosby. The first derby of Cosmic Baseball in 2026 does not disappoint. Checking in on the chat after that electric home run derby. Hope there's some way I can go to Sacramento. Well, I know that our Cosmic Lottery is always open. As we get you set to go for the top half of the 6th inning. Guess who's back on the bump? It's AJ Hacker. Hacker, a 1-2-3 frame.
That's the only reason why. If it's the last segment and we're done with it,
AJ Hacker gets set to take to the bump once again. Evan Orzek now to the batter's box. Orzek, his first Cosmic AB of his tenure with the Glow Mojis, and Hacker's in there for strike 1. One ball and 1 strike. Orzek watches it outside. By the way, if you're tuning in on YouTube, thank you so much. You're watching Cosmic Baseball, the greatest show on a diamond, as AJ Hacker misses outside for ball 3. AJ getting the crowd into it now. He's wearing 606 on his back. Repping Kentucky, as he always does. That's a 3-1 hot shot to second base. But no trouble. Rafi's there. And there's one down. This brings up Eric Vasquez to the batter's box. We take another look at this play at second base. Too easy. AJ Hacker finds the strike zone. Eric Vasquez, his first AB of the night. Hot shot to third. Rogers roams there. He throws a dart to first base. Is he going to emote? Is he going to do it? I don't see a Raj emote there. Dalton Hurst now to the batter's box. Hurst a single in his last AB. In there for strike 1. There's a hot shot to first base, just a hair foul. So, by the way, 3 minutes of chaos is over. We're playing Cosmic Baseball now. under the UV reactive lights. What a show here in Jacksonville. I'm a broadcaster. I don't normally enter into a situation where I'm at a loss for words, but this might be one of them. 0-2 count upstairs for ball one. Dalton Hurst got as far as second base after his single, then scored on the Chaz Kirkland homer, but here he gets cut down swinging. A.J. Hacker, fireball, blazing, 2 scoreless frames for the Firecracker. And we'll bring you down to field level for Jason Dean. And we bring you back live to Cosmic Baseball. Jason Labrador back on the mound for inning number 2. Cut on and miss there. In the batter's box, Max Freeze. We talked to him earlier in the ball game. Count even at 1-1. Chopper left side foul. Your score is 10-5. After this inning, we go back to the home run derby. Brantley Cutler will take on Francis Grullon for derby number 2. Chipped low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kevin here from Adam Arroyo's stream. How you doing, Kevin? Thanks for joining us here on Cosmic Baseball YouTube as Max Freeze is behind in the count. Or I should say, now it's full, 3-2. So you're in Cosmic Baseball. You in the chat, you're my color commentator. I'm up here alone in the booth. Hot takes, questions, anything of observations, let me know. As Freeze chops it to shortstop, Trey Vanderpool to first for out number 1. Corey Cubano steps in against J-Lab. Outside for ball 1, Cubano coming in. Backwards K in his first at bat, but now ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes against Jason Labrador. This is launched to deep right center field. Out at the wall, it's caught at center. Khalil Wilson tracks it down. Corey Cubano puts a charge into 1 in his home state. This brings Blaine McIntosh to the batter's box. McIntosh takes for strike 1. Fouls this straight back. Blaine, the extra hitter here today. Brandon Roberts on deck. One ball, 2 strikes now. Jason Labrador working quickly. J-Lab in the lab right now against this Peps lineup. 1-2 pitch, popped in the air, foul. Now, if we were in 2 minutes of chaos, that probably would have been an easy homer. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. J-Lab deals. This is up in the air, could be playable at third. Eric Vasquez runs out of room, then runs into his own dugout. So the count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Lane McIntosh, Mets draft pick in the 13th round back in 2019, takes up for ball 2. Was in single A with the St. Lucie Mets. Now has a full count. Payoff pitch of the frame incoming. Swung on and missed for strike 3. J-Lab, have a day. His second scoreless frame. Let's take a look on the outside edge. Oh, yeah. And that brings us to our next home run derby. We're also going to check in on the field. We got Sam Bragg and Tucker Perry down there. Sam and Tucker, you got me. You guys got me down there. I can hear them. Not sure if they can hear me. We'll keep them up for right now. And if they check in, they'll check in here in a moment. It's time for the home run derby. Brantley Cutler and Francis Grion. Grion already today has had a hard hit ball out to right field. We're still checking in to see if Sam and Tucker can hear me. I'm keeping their mics on. I can hear something from them. Brantley Cutler, we call him Bible Bonds. He has had some of the biggest home run derby moments in Cosmic Baseball from last season. Cutler, multiple walk-offs last year. He and Grion face off behind the plate. Checking in to see if Tucker Perry and Sam Bragg can even hear me. Not sure about it. We'll get to them soon as Brantley Cutler will attempt to put on a show. The lefty stepping in for his first derby in 2026. Launches it high and deep to right field. Out to the wall, it's falling fast, and one hops the wall. No bombs yet for Brantley, 10 seconds in. This one is shot deep to right. It's a line drive off the top of the wall. Don't hear a horn, that doesn't count. 27 seconds, there's number 1 for Brantley Cutler. Number 2 following closely behind it, yes sir, that's 2 for Bible Bonds. 15 ticks to go, Cutler up in the air, that looks short. Out in front of the next one. Foul on swing there, 5 seconds to go. Hit high and deep to right center field, last swing. Is that number 3? It is not. I believe 2 bombs for Brantley Cutler. So that'll make the score 12-5 in favor of the Glow Mojis. Francis Grion's first swing, shot out to center. He grounds it into the pitcher's mound. This is launched deep to right field. Grion, does he have number 1 in his Cosmic tenure? Yes, he does. A liner quick on the way, that's gone. 2 for Grion. Up in the air to right field, that one's a little bit short. He shoots it to center, low as well. Grion's got 2. This could be 3, deep out to right center field. No, it falls just short, but a line drive gets there right after. That's 3 for Grion. He's got a couple of swings left, hit high and deep to center field this time. Second to last one is a little bit short. He finds center once again, a hair short. That's 3 bombs for Grion. And the Peppers get 1 run back in the derby. So I can hear Sam Bragg and Tucker Perry. I don't think they can hear me though. So we'll check in with them a little bit later in the broadcast. So for those that don't know, the Home Run Derby is part of the action. Every single home run is part of the game. It counts in the overall score. That is how it is 12 runs for the Mojis to 8 runs for the Chili Peppers. So the Home Run Derby almost always decides the game. Daniel, you're absolutely right. There's a Home Run Derby every inning.
We have one.
Johnny Biceps on the pitcher's mound, and I believe we have Sam Bragg and Tucker Perry down on the field. Guys, can you hear me?
Let's see it.
I can hear them. I don't know if they can hear me. So we're going to keep things going. Our professors of chaos, that's Sam Bragg and Tucker Perry. They will be here momentarily. Do not worry, as Johnny LaRosa will get set for his first Cosmic inning. He will do battle with the top of the Mojis lineup here in a moment, but first, Jaylon Lee will come to the batter's box. Lee, the Cosmic hitter. So Sensei Ray Ortega, the coach for the Mojis, has entered a Cosmic hitter. That is a hitter that he can change out at will. Another part of the rules. As LaRosa's first pitch popped high in the air, foul territory. That's strike one. Hot shot up the middle. That'll squeak through for a base hit. Jaylon Lee gets on base and leads off the Cosmic frame with a knock. Brings Trey Vanderpool to the batter's box. LaRosa's first pitch in there against Trey. So far today, Vanderpool, single and a run and a walk. He's been on base twice. No balls and 2 strikes. Cut on and hacked foul. 12-8 is your score in favor of the Mojis. Cullen Kapoor here with you. We're live on YouTube. Thank you all for tuning in here on Cosmic Baseball's YouTube channel. Drop something in the chat. Tell me how you're feeling as Vanderpool cuts and misses for strike 3 and out number 1. You guys in the chat, you are my color commentator. I want to hear hot takes. I want to hear observations, what you're seeing on the field, where you're going to be visiting us in Cosmic Baseball. As Chaz Kirkland cuts and misses, no balls and a strike, so 12 runs, 5 hits and 1 error for the Mojis. 8 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error for the Chili Peppers. Runner goes on the pitch, squeaks away from the catcher. And Jaylon Lee gets a stolen base. Cut on and missed. He's going to third now. Jaylon Lee has now willed himself 90 feet away from scoring. The speed of Jaylon Lee. That was a swinging strikeout, though, for Chaz Kirkland. Breland Almadova cuts and misses. Upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Almadova swinging away. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Now he's going to right-handed. The switch hitter makes contact that time. It's foul. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Johnny La Rosa sets and deals. That's upstairs for ball 2. The deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Almadova stays alive. Jalen Lee's on third base. The Glow Mojis up 12-8. The 2-2 pitch. Almadova stays alive. Count remains 2-2. Almadova, ground ball to third base. Quick throw, sails it. The Glow Mojis score run number 13. Almadova on base. Scuba time in Jacksonville. An airmail from the hot corner. So my own sandbox, you're absolutely right. Jalen Lee is number 29. There are 2 Jalen Lees in Cosmic Baseball. Jalen Lee on the Chili Peppers. Yes, number 29. He's going to be in the Home Run Derby coming very soon. But Jalen Lee on the Glow Mojis from Newport News, Virginia, the center fielder, is a new addition to Cosmic Baseball. My own sandbox, I understand. Jalen Lee is 29. That's the Lee on the Chili Peppers. Jalen Lee on the Glow Mojis is number 24. Pop up on the infield at shortstop. B-Rob makes the catch. Out number 3. But the Glow Mojis score 1 against Johnny La Rosa. It's 13-8. And it's time now for the 7th inning rave. For this, I will let the view do the talking. Just watch what you see here in Cosmic Baseball. Day 1, stop 1. It's rave time in Jacksonville. Well, that was something. Baseball has never looked like this before. Unbelievable energy at VyStar Ballpark. That was the 7th inning rave. Jacksonville, you know how to put on a show. And tonight is no different here in Cosmic Baseball. Jacksonville, one of the original music destinations. Leonard Skinnard was born here. The Allman Brothers started here. The blues were first performed here. Music in Jacksonville just goes hand in hand. And as I said, there's not a lot of cities that can put on a show like Duval County. As we get set to go after the 7th inning rave, it's still going on though. How about the Cosmic Flight crew on your screen right now? And BSN Obscure Games got to be hard to figure out. Yeah, it is hard to figure out, especially in Cosmic. Can't really see anyone's faces, but we make do with 2 Jalen Lees. As action continuing here, Brandon Roberts ground ball to second base. Dalton Hurst there for out number 1. Brings Francis Grullon to the batter's box. Grullon, a couple of bombs at the home run derby, make it 3 to be exact. Taking up and inside. So Jason Labrador is done on the bump. J-Lab's time after 2 spectacular innings. This one's outside for ball 2. Hot shot up the middle, that'll squeak through for a base hit. A base knock for Grullon, and he hits the celly at first base, yes sir. Let's take a look. Running on the first pitch is B-Rob. What a toss behind the plate. Out number 1 on a beautiful throw. And another replay for a beauty of a throw. Evan Orzek behind the plate. Grullon down, walking off just a little bit slowly. He will make his way to the Chili Peppers dugout. Jackson Bonneville now in the batter's box. Rogers Realm back in his Chili Peppers attire. This is hit the other way. Was that a trap or was that a catch? It was a trap. And Jackson Bonneville to first base. Let's take a look. What a diving effort out in right field, but yes, that ball did bounce. Alex Koberstein on the bump for the glow emojis. Runner goes immediately. Bonneville makes it to second base. No throw by Orzek. He's in scoring position now. Hot shot to third. The Cosmic Cowboys right there. No trouble for Eric Vasquez. That's a 0 on the board for the Mojis, and now it's time for Derby number 3. This home run derby, Blaine McIntosh and Jason Guzman. Hey, decluttering would be cool to interview first-time fans. You're absolutely right, it would be cool. That's something we're gonna do here this weekend and this season. Can I tell you a fun fact about Adam Arroyo? Well, I know that he invented the ear throw drill, and that's why he's as famous as he is in the baseball content creation community. I know that he and I just yesterday learned the Cubano Shuffle for the first time, taught by Corey Cubano himself. So that's another fun fact about Adam Arroyo. Another fun fact about Adam Arroyo is that he hit 2 homers in spring training, the only player in Cosmic Baseball to do that. One of them was a fungo homer. And we did not have, to my recollection, please correct me in the chat if I'm wrong, I do not believe there were any fungo homers last season of Cosmic Baseball. Adam Arroyo had the first one in spring training. We'll see this season if he can get one over the fence in a real game. So hopefully, at Brother Landon, I got you a good fun fact about Adam. But for right now, it's Jason Guzman and Blaine McIntosh. Guzman was launching homers last night in batting practice. We're getting set to go for Derby number 3. Guzman was in the Double-A Royals Kansas City system. And he launches the first pitch he sees deep to right field. No doubt about it. There's one for the Mojis. First swing for Jason Guzman in Cosmic Baseball is a frozen rope over the fence. 30 seconds to go in the home run derby. That's not his pitch. This is the other way, but it's going to fall well short. And he puts a charge into one to right field. There's another bomb. That's 2 for Jason Guzman. And that is gone without a trace. Number 3 for Guzman. He clears the top wall out of the ballpark. 5 seconds to go now. That's a shot but down. Last swing for Guzman the other way. Jason Guzman, welcome to Cosmic Baseball and welcome to the Home Run Derby. Official tally on the field is 3. If we could do a fan challenge, I wouldn't hate that. It looked like there might have been 4. However, we play on. 3 home runs for Jason Guzman. Blaine McIntosh tries to match or exceed. Hasn't gotten his pitch yet. This is launched to deep right center field. It's got a lot of carry to it, but it falls just short of the fence. He follows up with another one in that same spot. That ball is gone. There's one for McIntosh. Hot shot to center field. Does it have enough? It does not, but the next swing goes over the short porch and right. Blaine McIntosh has 2. Puts one up in the air. That one will fall just short with 15 seconds to go. Hugs the line again short. Blaine McIntosh trying to match Jason Guzman's 3 home runs. This one could do it. Yes, it does. There's 3 for McIntosh. He clears the fence again. That's 4. One more swing is a chopper. Blaine McIntosh. On the field, they say 3. I don't know about that. It's 3 and 3. Could have been 3 and 4, but the call on the field will stand. So your official home run derby tally now. Joe Burke, Joe Moji, the leader overall with 6 bombs. That was back in the first derby. Brandon Crosby had 4 in that round. Then it was Brantley Cutler in round 2 with 2 bombs. Francis Grullon had 3. Jason Guzman with 3 in this past round. Blaine McIntosh matches him with 3 of his own. Jalen Lee set to pitch for the Cosmic Chili Peppers. So at my own sandbox, J-Rock on the bump now. That's number 29 in tie-dye. And he will face off against Brett Fick. Brett Fick so far today has hit a couple of balls very, very hard. One went foul, one was in the outfield for an out, also a backwards K back in the second inning. This is his second Cosmic AB. He chops this one foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. Jalen Lee sets and deals. That's fouled back, 1-2. Jalen Lee, 4 seasons at Mid-Atlantic Christian in the NCAA, and Brett Fick launches it to left. The Pepper Punisher pummels a baseball. The first Cosmic home run in 2026 belongs to the Glow Stick Gladiator. Brett Fick, traded in the offseason, a blockbuster deal between the Mojis and the Peps, lands him in pink. And Brett Fick has arrived to the plate. What is he gonna do? Unreal. Cosmic baseball, folks. There's nothing like this. He celebrates with his team the Neon Nebula Nightmare, as he likes to be called. Gets the first Cosmic Baseball non-derby homer and homer overall this season. Unbelievable. Chaz Kirkland had the inside the park grand slam. But this was the first homer that cleared the fence in Cosmic Baseball. As Jalen Lee deals on the outside corner for strike 1, it's 2 balls and 1 strike. That's outside again, 3-1's the count. Khalil Wilson in the batter's box takes outside, fungo time. That's it hard to left field. But that's caught. Brings Brantley Cutler to the batter's box. Nolan McCabe now out there in center field. Cor Cubano stays in right. Brantley Cutler, 2 bombs in the home run derby. Behind in the count, no balls and a strike. Jalen Lee dishes his cap. He doesn't need it. Cutler to first base. No trouble for Max Freeze. That's 3 unassisted. Euro step into the bag. Wish we had him mic'd up for that one. Brings Evan Orzek to the batter's box. Orzek has already showcased the defense with that caught stealing back an inning ago. 1-0 pitch outside for ball 2. Outside for ball 4, it's a fungo. Here we go, it's a swinging bunt. Gamesmanship to Bonneville. Evan Orzek. This guy knows ball, that's for sure. That'll be a fungo base knock for Evan Orzek. Adam wants to know what happened to Francis Grion. Well, we hope he's okay. Have not heard an official word. I will update you tomorrow in our Cosmic Baseball broadcast. Orzek runs, but it's chopped foul. The Cosmic Cowboy, Eric Vasquez, in the batter's box. Chris can't wait for the Frisco Saturday game. Neither can I. This is hit hard down the line and a fair ball. Orzek to second base, Vasquez to first. And the Mojis with 2 down. They got something cooking here in the bottom of the 8th. Brings Dalton Hurst into the batter's box. That's a clean single for Eric Vasquez. He's ahead in the count, 1 ball and no strikes. Jalen Lee deals. Hurst skied out to center. Nolan McCabe camps out, makes the catch for out number 3. That is it for the top half of the frame, but the Mojis with Brett Fick get another run on the board. They lead 17-13. How about 30 total runs in game 1 of Cosmic Baseball? This is unreal stuff that you're seeing live. And my apologies, that was Al Lorenzo on the bases for Evan Orzek, so he attempted that steal, but it was Orzek that legged out the swinging bunt. And we're swag surfing down on the field. I'm doing my best swag surf imitation up in the broadcast booth, but I got nothing on A1 Al Lorenzo and Marcus Judd, Juddy the Kid, grittying down on the field. Jalen Smith on the mound. So this is the Glow Mojis, Jalen Smith. That's not J-Rock on the bump. This is Jalen Smith out of Copperas Cove, Texas. Drafted by the Phillies out of high school, 29th round in 2018. Spent 3 years in the Phil system. So we got 2 Jalen Lees, we got a Jalen Smith. Cosmic Baseball is so fun. No one knows who anyone is. We're just having a good time out here, except it's the Mojis having a better time. 17-13 your score. First pitch up and outside for ball 1. Shattered bat, bloop to center field. That'll fall down in no man's land. Khalil Wilson was on his horse but couldn't get there. Rafi Rodriguez on base with a knock. And here comes Austin Schultz. His team is only down by 4 runs. This could be his chance to narrow the gap against Jalen Smith. Outside, ball 1. We're coming down to our 4th home run derby. Brett Fick will take to the batter's box against Jalen Lee for the Peps. 2-1 to Schultz outside, ball 3. Austin Schultz. If you don't know him by now, you know him as one of the faces of Cosmic Baseball as he cuts and misses for strike 1. 3-1 upstairs, that's a fungo. Chopper to third, Vasquez goes to second for 1. Dalton Hurst leaps, gets on the bag, that's an out. The Cosmic Cowboy was looking to start a 5-4-3, but got the lead runner. Brings Brandon Crosby to the batter's box. There's a challenge now. How about this? Was he safe or was he out? It's up to the fans. We're taking a look at the replay here. Well, that's why Cosmic Baseball is so great. We just overturned the call. There's runners on first and second now. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm going to say it. He was out by a mile. But the fans are the kings in Cosmic Baseball. The fans are never wrong. Also, in the chat, we got our man Ethan up here in the booth with me. Ethan is fixing all my problems, making me sound good. In the chat, how about you give a shout out to Ethan for being here with us tonight. He'll be with us this weekend as Brandon Crosby is down in the count, 1-2 Runners on first and second, Rodriguez and Austin Schultz, as Crosby laces it foul on the right side. This is hit the other way, squibbed. Hurst dives, stops the ball. No play at first base. The bases are loaded for the Chili Peppers. There are no outs. And it's the big rig, Chase Evans in the batter's box. Here we go. Jalen Smith misses low. Evans ahead on the count. Taken outside for ball 2. Up and inside, ball 3. Jalen Smith in danger of allowing a fungo with the bases juiced. Here we go again. Hitting right-handed. That's in there for a strike. Chase Evans. What a character. 3-1 pitch, chopped foul. The payoff. One of the biggest payoffs of this ball game. Rodriguez on third, Schultz on second. Crosby on first. Did that hit him? Yes, it did. A hit by pitch. That's a run for the Peps. It's 17-14. Station to station baseball, just not the way you might think. And Rodriguez, people's elbow. Cross the plate with some swag, Raffy. Max Freeze now in the batter's box with Schultz on third, Crosby on second, Evans on first. And Freeze swinging for the fences as he should. No balls and a strike. A 3-run ball game. In there for strike 2, Max Freeze. His motto, who's got it better than us? He can make this game a lot better for the Peps with one swing. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. One very, very important out. We take another look. On the lower edge. Brings up Corey Cubano. The kid from Florida. Outside corner for strike 1. Cubano has told me all week long how special Jacksonville is to him. He can make this night very special for the Chili Peppers. Takes upstairs for ball 1. 1-1 pitch, hot shot down for a base hit. Austin Schultz will score. Brandon Crosby rolls around the bag. No play at the plate. It's a 2-run single for Corey Cubano. And the Peps are within 1 run, and they are still cooking here in the 8th. A 2-run double for Corey Cubano. Lane McIntosh in the batter's box now. Up and inside for ball 1. Swung on and missed for strike 1. This is the cue shot through the infield for a base hit. Corey Cubano rolls around third, slides in safely. 2-run score. The Peps take the lead. 18-17 in the bottom of the 8th. Blaine McIntosh clears the bases. Unbelievable. What a comeback in Cosmic Baseball. A 1 pitch skied in the air. On the infield, that's off the bat of Brandon Roberts. Dalton Hurst makes the catch, 2 down. The Chili Peppers, a furious comeback. Luke asks, how do the Peppers catch up? Well, 2 massive swings by Corey Cubano and Blaine McIntosh. 2 runs apiece on each hack. Upstairs for ball 2. Smith deals, that's right in there. 4 strike 1. Swung on and missed, and the bat goes all the way into the Glow Mojis dugout. Wow. You do not see that every day in Cosmic Baseball, that much is for sure. Francis Grion back in the batter's box. 2 balls, 2 strikes, runner goes, swung on and missed for strike 3. But Jalen Smith allows a 4 spot. We'll take a break and let the Cosmic Flight crew take it away. Here on YouTube, you're watching Cosmic Baseball. Our Master of Ceremonies, Jason Dean, has announced, and thus it is so, the final home run derby of the night, the final act of Cosmic Baseball Day 1 between Brett Fick and Jalen Lee, and it all comes down to the final swings of the contest. Jalen Lee will lead things off with the Peps up by 1 run. Jalen Lee comes set. He holds the Derby record for homers in 1 round, 8 last season. He said he's going to get over 6 here tonight. First swing popped up in the air. The clock starts now. Lee popped out to right field. That's not going to make it, but this one might. To right center field. There's 1 for the Peps. There's 2, not far behind it. Jalen Lee's cleared the fence twice. This could be 3. A heat seeker out to the wall, but bounces off of it. He elevates the next pitch. Does it have enough? Yes, it does. There's 3. There's another for 4. Jalen Lee is on a tear. A line drive over the wall, that's 5. Jalen Lee again, up in the air to deep right center field, not enough. With 7 seconds to go, he's got 5. This one is belted, deep to right field. Oh yeah, that's 6. Last swing for Jalen Lee is up in the air short. Jalen Lee put on a show, 6 bombs in the Derby. And that means the Peppers are up by 7 runs, and Brett Fick needs a generational Derby performance. Brett Fick needs 7 bombs. First swing, clock starts now, that's short. This one is launched deep to center field, doesn't have enough. It does not, but his next swing definitely does. That one actually hit off the wall. Brett Fick is still at 0. This is launched deep to left field. Does that have enough? It does not. Fick's next swing is short. He's in the deepest part of the ballpark right now. Still without a bomb with 20 seconds to go. Time ticking down. He launches this one deep to left. Out at the track, still short. Brett Fick, the sand trickling out of the hourglass. Out to center field, no dice. Ground ball to short, no dice. 3 seconds to go for the Neon Nebula Nightmare. Time ticks down. This game is over. The Chili Peppers strike first in the 2026 Takeover Tour. They smack down the Mojis and take game 1 in Jacksonville. The Chili Peppers are coming into this season with a chip on their shoulder. They showed it here with one of the best comebacks that we've seen in all of Cosmic Baseball. This game is over. Jalen Lee, Corey Cubano, the 2 biggest swings, the 2 biggest rounds of this contest. Cubano with a 2-run double. Blaine McIntosh had one as well. Then Jalen Lee comes in, a 6-home run performance. Absolutely magical here in Cosmic Baseball. The team celebrating behind the home plate area. Jason Dean comes in with the peps. What a night here in Jacksonville, and I have the best news for you. We have 2 more of these coming up. Brandon Crosby hits us with a Duval. Absolute cinema. The lights come on, and they shine bright on a Chili Peppers win. What a game in Jacksonville. As we will bring you back inside the booth here in Cosmic Baseball's Day 1. What a night that we've had so far. Colin Kapoor back with you. Thank you all for tuning into this stream. We've had a ton of fun together, and I got great news again. The fun's not going to stop until October in Albuquerque. We have 2 more nights here in Jax, then we have 30 more weeks of Cosmic Baseball. Tell me in the chat, what was your favorite moment of this game? Tell me in the chat, what do you want to see tomorrow? Who do you want to hear from? What questions do you have for me? I'll answer them. You guys are my color commentator here in Cosmic Baseball. And with that, that is going to do it for us here tonight. I want to say a thank you to each and every one of you for being a part of history, for being a part of this broadcast with me. And we have some thank yous before we sign off. The first thank you is to the entirety of the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp organization, to Brian Delettre for producing for me here today from the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. Everyone in the stadium for operations that put on the show that you watched here today. Thank you to our show director, Ro Moore, for getting me on air here tonight. Thank you for Ethan for being here with me and making sure this show was as good as it possibly could be. Thank you to the entirety of the fans that came in and watched Cosmic Baseball, and thank you to those of you who are still watching us here tonight. We are going to have so much fun this season. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Colin Kapoor, your voice of the Cosmic Chili Peppers, signing off. We will see you right back here tomorrow night. Game 2 of this series, Friday Night Baseball. That's tomorrow. We'll see you then.